What is up, everybody? This is Nxt Uk, and it's another The Wrestling Babble podcast by Raquel Inc. I am Nxt Uk. I'm joined by Louis Beans.
What is up? What is up?
My lips just like slipped.
They gave up midway.
They gave up, yes. So, yeah, this is our weekly podcast for our Wrestling Babble, and we're back with a lot of wrestling to cover. How was your week in wrestling?
It's pretty good. It's goddamn loud out here. That's what it is.
Yeah. Sadly, it's coming to a point that every 2 weeks we have to report about releases, and it's kind of getting me annoyed.
Yeah, I know. That's crazy. What's up with them?
Yeah.
Cut that out.
Johnny Drip Drip.
Oh, I'm sad.
I'm not. The reason why is the fact that I know for a fact he'll be utilized in the main event scene anywhere else. Like, he could easily go back, Johnny Impact, and go back and get that Impact Championship again.
I just feel like, what was it all for?
To
bring out the dripstick? That was it?
Yeah.
That's why I'm sad.
Yeah.
Waste.
Tegan Knox.
Cool. Man. Shotzi really has some fuel now, huh?
Mm-hmm. Well, let me get I'm trying to get the list. Oh, shit. Damn, Facebook. Shut up. Sorry. Anyway, I just want to get all the released people so we can get it. I don't like really hearing about these things because it's sad to hear because, yeah, we're fans of these people and want them to be good and not have to worry about work. But it puts them in a better position of finding something that really fits them.
Yeah, true.
So the recent releases happened November 18th. It was Ashanti Adonis, Tegan Knox, Drake Maverick, John Morrison, Jason Riker, which we said this, like, why he's hanging in there? But he finally got caught. Isaiah Swerve Scott, which I think was I think that was a big mistake. Shane Thorne, a.k.a. Slapjack, which is another talent that they just didn't utilize, but he was really good. And Top Dollar, which I heard he had a lot of heat on him.
Unfortunately, yeah.
So those are the ones that got released. The ones I'm kind of sad about, I felt like Hit Row was starting to get some momentum, but I feel like they were starring the wrong person.
Starting? They didn't even really get to do anything. Nah. They just showed up.
Yeah, but they were showcasing the wrong person.
But they were literally just wrapped to the ring one time, and that was it.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, what did they do of significance? I don't know.
So my big thing is, like, again, like, I felt like they were trying to, like, Top Dollar was the one they really wanted to push, but I think Swerve Scott was the one that they should have pushed. Is the one they know for a fact he's a better talent, he's a great character, and he could have done a lot more if he was on the starring, like in NXT. He was the star of Hit Row, not the others.
I'll just put it to you what I saw on my television.
Yeah.
I saw, at first it was 4.
Mm-hmm.
They wrapped to the ring 1 week. It was all right. It reminded me of NXT.
Mm-hmm.
The next week, it was 3.
One got lost.
So you already changed something already.
Yeah.
They still had some bars. They hung out with the New Day.
Mm-hmm.
They hung out with the Street Profits a little bit. They had 1 match.
Yeah, 1 match.
And they were gone. I got no impression from Hit Row.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I got more of an impression from NXT, not from the main roster.
No, 100%. I agree with that. A little sad for Tegan Knox because she just never got a opportunity to do anything, and she was stuck in a tag.
They messed up because they gave her one, and then remember they got lost for like a month.
Yeah, they did.
How did you beat the champs like 3 times in a row, and then you just get lost on the way to the next? So they messed that one up hard.
Yeah, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Hopefully, everyone good luck on outside of WWE. I know for a fact a lot of these guys will be picked up easily, so let's hope for the best.
Mm-hmm.
So, last week we'll go through Full Gear. So I guess we'll start that off because that was last week. We give our little review of Full Gear, and then we can also give our predictions for Survivor Series right before we do the Weekend Wrestling. Sounds good.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get this full gear recap. I did not watch the buy-in, so I'm not sure what happened in the buy-in.
No, I didn't see that.
So the buy-in had Hikaru Shida and Thunder Rosa versus Jamie Hayter and Nyla Rose. That didn't sound as a good match as it is, so I'm fine I didn't see that.
I just didn't see it.
No? Okay. So the show started off, I think, was the best match of the night. For me personally, it was my favorite match of the night. It was MJF versus Darby Allen.
Yeah, it was actually very good. I like the style of it. I like that MJF tried to out wrestle.
This match, I will say this, and this is how I described it, and this is why I think I really enjoyed it, and seeing the future of AEW, they're in good hands in that sense. This is straight out was Sting versus Ric Flair. 100%. That's your new Sting versus Ric Flair. You're gonna see them fight each other for many years to come. It may not be, they'll be probably another 6 months away, and they're gonna line up, stepping up to each other again. It's gonna be another memorable fight because it's the fact that they have that chemistry with each other already. So they have their Sting and Ric Flair for AEW, and it's in Darby Allin and MJF. I liked the match a lot. I thought they didn't have it. I thought it was great because it didn't have the shenanigans usually MJF matches have. It was really a lot of it took care in the ring and things like that. So I really enjoyed it. It was one of my favorite matches of the night, and I give them credit. Like, I give this one a 5 because I really enjoyed the match.
Yes, sir. I thought it was a good ass match. I like the story of the match more than the match itself. I liked the taunting and the acknowledgement though of where they sit in the AEW as like the top 4, and those are 2 of them fighting for the top spot.
Yeah.
And like I said before, MJF took it upon himself to not just cheat him.
Yeah.
He straight up out wrestled him, and now he coins the phrase, "I beat your favorite wrestler with a headlock takeover."
Yep.
So this is what I really appreciate about that match was it had a purpose, right? It pushed the story forward, and it involved those rising stars, which are brand new people, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I say I gave it a 5 as well.
Yeah. Again, this is your like AEW Sting Ric Flair. This is gonna be it. Like, honestly, they don't have to fight anytime now, but they're gonna meet up again for something else. And when they meet up again, something else is gonna be a standoff, and it's gonna get really looked at. Because if this was the first one, and this was like the first big match, I can't wait for what's to come later on. AEW Tag Team Champions, Lucha Brothers versus FTR.
What you think of the match? I have any really immediate standout thoughts. I thought it was all right.
So this is where my taste for AEW sometimes goes away, and it's a very, very involving the ref and the ref work. They distract me, and when it gets, and then they start pissing me off when they do certain things. I feel like one of them got knocked out within the match too. Like, someone got hit hard and did not respond, and things like that. So it has to be a bit more cleaned up. The tag team wrestling has to be a bit more cleaned up. I feel like the referee is scared to say anything to the wrestlers, and that's what really bothers me too.
Okay, so again, I did not have a strong impression in anything in this match. I don't know what part did the guy get knocked? Who got?
I think
hit?
Dax got knocked out.
Okay.
I think he got hit by Phoenix.
Gotcha.
Because because Phoenix got heat after the match because he just left him. He didn't check on him.
I have no idea. I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, so that's what I was reading about. But it was an okay match. I feel like we have seen better from both teams. So I will hope, like, if they do bring it again, it'll be a better match. Again, I want more structure in the tag team division. I know FTR can do that. Lucha Bros, I don't see it in them that much because they do that AAA style, and they hardly sell things. So that's what really bothers me.
Gotcha.
So I'm gonna give this a 3.
Yeah, I give it 3.5. It was all right.
Yeah.
Again, middle of the road for me.
Next match, Mural versus Brian Danielson. Daniel Bryan wins, or Brian Danielson, wherever you want to do it. And yeah, he is the #1 contender for the AEW Championship.
Yeah, I really like this match. I thought, like I said, I thought everything that Danielson did in the match made perfect sense.
Yeah.
Especially with the character they have given you in Mural and his weakened neck.
Yeah.
But I thought he had to earn it because Mural beat his ass. So that's what I wanted. And I would listen in a perfect world, Mural would have won and beat up everybody, and he'd be the champ right now. Just kill people on TV. Yeah. But we can't do that, right? No. So this is what we got.
I was fine with this match. This match was really good. There's some Daniel Bryan matches I like more than this, but I feel like it was a really good storytelling. He went for that neck. He went for the bad parts on Mural. Mural tried to do the same to him, so it worked out, and I actually enjoyed this match. I think this was my second favorite match in this show. I liked the championship match, but I slightly liked this one more just because the storytelling. Like, and Daniel Bryan is probably right now the best crab man in AEW.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
The crab man.
Yes, sir.
The bearded crab man. Anyway, I'm gonna go to 4.5.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely.
Christian Cage, Jurassic Express versus Super Click. False count anywhere.
I can't take Jungle Boy serious when he wears jeans. Who is that regular ass man? Who is that Calvin Klein model just hanging out with these two wrestlers? What's going on here?
The match was entertaining.
Yeah, no, I'm just joking, but I thought it was good. But I have to clown on that. I'm just like, who's this? He just looks like a regular dude.
He should have come out like Craven the Hunter.
I mean, as the way things are going now, why not?
Yeah.
Maybe he could be in the movie.
There you go. He's probably the imaginary person that punched the lizard.
I mean, why not? Why not?
This match was fun. It is what it is. Like this is what I expect from Super Click and Jungle Boy and Christian. I kind of got all right, I'm done with this. Can we go move on now? Because it got to a point that was just like spot after spot after spot, and there's no really much selling. Again, I like story things in my match, so it was entertaining. I was entertained though, so I'll give it a 3.75.
I say I give it a 4. I didn't feel it was too long, but I do feel that the only real thing is the story we've been told is that you have to shoot Adam Cole with a gun to pin him.
Yep. Shoot him in the leg.
That's one of the few things that it comes down to, because you can't just hit him in the head with a chair because he'll show up the next week fine. You can't drop him like Christian did on a chair in the back of his head with a DDT. He'll still kick out. It's a little bit of what you said, but again, it was still entertaining.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was like the best one of these. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like I liked it a lot. So you know what? Listen, I'm gonna give him some credit for the presentation. I like the stuff they did on the ramp as well because of how the ramp looks and whatnot. So like, as a set piece, you know what? If they want to make AEW like start making those like for the toys, if they start want to making arenas and stuff, I'm saying full gear, get that ramp on.
Yeah.
With the Panama Sunrise off the scaffolding. Come on now.
There you go.
So it was good. It was alright. I'll give it 4.
4. I'll give it 3.75. Cody Rhodes, Pac versus Malachi Black and Andrade.
Hey man, listen, he might have lost the match, but I got what I wanted.
Yeah.
It came not even at the end of the match, but Cody Rhodes got kicked in the head, so it's all good.
I think it was solid. Was there anything special out of this match? Not really. I thought it was sloppy at times here and there, but other than that, it was entertaining enough. And again, I'm trying not to have my bias to Cody Rhodes, but it's also like there's things that always make me scratch my head with him. Other than that, it was entertaining. It was an entertaining match. I'll give it a 3.75 as well.
Yeah, I'll probably give it a 3.5 just because again my team lost. It was the reason it didn't have anything special to me besides Aleister Black. Excuse me, Malachi. Excuse me. is just because him and Andrade on a real tag team. So in that match, it didn't really feel like they were. I mean, like there was nobody that was a tag team. I'm just thinking about it. Pac was just his own man in that match. Cody got kicked in the face, and he just walked in the ring like whatever.
Yeah.
So as far as the action was, it was just like it felt a little disjointed. I think that's what it was. So that's about it.
No, I'll go with 3-5 as well with that. Next match is CM Punk versus Eddie Kingston.
This might have been my favorite match. Not as in terms of like what. How do I put this? In terms of everything building up to the match and how quickly it escalated.
Mm-hmm.
From one thing backstage to this full blown thing, I thought it was pretty good. I think that's kind of some strong. It was natural too. It wasn't overblown and drawn out either. You know what I mean?
No, it was a really good match. I liked this match a lot. I'll say this one I have it in like the same category with the Daniel Bryan Miro. But I like the fight. Like Eddie Kingston was there to fight. Like he goes straight to the fight, and I'm really digging what he's doing right now. And keep it up. I hope he wins some of these things though. He needs to stop losing all the time. Other than that, probably one of the better matches of the night as well. So I'm gonna give it I'll get a 4.75.
I think I would just like to say I'm trying to think to all his matches since he's been here, and I think this might be my favorite.
I liked him and Brian a lot more.
Okay. No,
I did like him and Brian a lot more.
No, not Kingston. I'm talking about
Punk. Okay, that makes sense.
Because he hasn't fought Brian yet, so.
Yeah, because he hasn't fought anyone that actually like really brought the fight back to him. But Darby was alright.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I will say this. I will agree with that.
Yeah, and it took him to at least to this point to his.
He inherited the inner John Cena. He inherited the inner John Cena.
Oh yeah, so that's cool.
Yeah, your mic is kind of.
If anybody else could do what he could do.
Yeah.
So. I'll give it a 4.5.
4.5. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Inner Circle versus Ethan, the top team, and Ethan Page, Scorpio Sky.
I couldn't care less.
Yo, I just wanted this match to end. I did not care at all.
I give it a DNF. Did not finish. I didn't know.
I give it a 2. Like I didn't like. There were some good spots. I like seeing Santana and Ortiz like really get into things, but the people they were working with weren't that great. Unless Ethan Page and Scorpio Sky was in the ring, that was the only time that was actually a decent match. Other than that, the other people that they had sucked. I'm sorry, they sucked.
Yeah, but it's just I didn't watch it, so I don't even know.
Okay.
I had no interest.
Where's the women's match? Did I pass it? Wasn't there a women's match? Yeah. Mm-hmm. There's Ty Conti.
The championship.
Yeah. Yeah, they just like skipped it. Oh, they just don't have it on here. All right, because I know it was right. It was probably before this match. It was Ty Conti versus Britt Baker for the women's championship.
Yes, sir. And I credit to both of them. I would definitely say this is Ty's best match because it's like she brought it.
Yeah.
So, if not even only for that, I give it credit. Like,
yeah,
it brought the best out of her so far. So good.
I will say I had like there's parts of this match I have issues with, and it's just like the lack of selling. When someone like slams you, or when is it this match? I think I'm confusing something else. Yeah, I'm definitely confusing something else. I did like this match. I thought it did what it needed to do. I wished again. I don't care for the shenanigans when it is a title match on a pay-per-view. Like, I think Britt Baker could beat her by herself and don't need the help all the time. So, I would like to see her win matches without the help, and because she might right now her title range kind of remind me of Seth Rollins when he first got the title.
The two guys with the suits.
Yeah, with the two Stooges. Like this is what it reminds me of. It's like she always needs help to win, and I wish they didn't really have to show that all the time.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. She is very good in the ring. The one thing I will say though is, as far as like bringing it, when it comes to the pay-per-view matches, like yeah, she does Brit. I'm saying she can kick it into a high gear. So
Exactly.
again, I really appreciate that. And again, she tried to kill Conti.
Yeah.
One point. Man, these people need to stop trying to kill each other. I mean, you know what? I say that, but then again, I want Miro to murder a man on television.
Yeah.
Because he's angry at his god. So I need to stop that. Let them do what they do.
I'll give the women's match a 4.
Yeah, I give it a 4 as well. Good on them. I did want Ty to win.
Yeah.
But it wasn't to be. So I was okay.
We actually what's crazy is the fact that we I think when we said our little things for the preview of this pay-per-view, we did say there's the only one title will change.
Yeah, we figure.
Yeah. And it was the one title that we said will change. Debuting Jaylito in AEW.
Mm-hmm.
Good for him.
Yeah. Nice suit.
And then our main event, AEW World Champion Kenny Omega versus Hangman Page.
Yes, sir.
It's what you expect. A really strong match. I think they did a really good job. Was it my favorite match of the night? I will say not on the top 3, but it was a really good match. Really good way of ending Omega's title reign. Our new champ, Hangman Page.
Yes, sir. I agree. I will say they went in. They did stuff I've never seen. Kenny with that cool ass springboard into a powerbomb? I don't know. That was awesome. And like him and Hangman beat the hell out of each other, which was good, right?
Yep.
That's what you want. Hangman gets the W, which is awesome. And also, I like their gear.
Yep.
I love Kenny's gear. That shit was awesome, dude.
Cool.
And then you get the really big celebration at the end, and like putting that all together, I got to give it a 4.5. I would give it a 5, but again, it's only because it wasn't my favorite match, right?
Yeah.
So I give it a 4.5.
I'll give it the same score. I think it was a great title match, and again, we crown a new champion in Hangman Page.
Yes, sir.
All right, so you want to go to Survivor Series real fast, and then we'll go.
We got to get ready to pay-per-view as a whole.
You go to 4.
Yes, sir. I guess I get
4 or 5.
Yeah, 4.5 for 4.25. I guess you could say.
Yeah. Go to 4 or 5. I think all the matches did deliver. I think they had a really good card. Stories going into in and out to it. I think they did a good job in doing that. So, yeah, 4 or 5. I'll give it 4 or 5.
I just have one criticism. I get they were on the buy-in, but when you look at the disparity in the sheer number of men's matches to women's matches on the main show, y'all got to do something about that though.
Yeah.
And I think this TBS championship will help that out, right?
Yeah.
So
hopefully.
We'll see.
I guess we're going to Weekend Wrestling, and then we'll end it with the Survivor Series predictions. Because it kind of all goes in together. So, WWE Raw kicks off with Big E, and the Usos come and jump Big E. And then Riddle comes to the save.
Again, didn't Randy tell you to mind your business?
Yeah.
So,
good match. The good opening contest. It ended in no contest. Then it went to a 6-man tag.
What the hell's with this no contest nonsense? Somebody need to win and somebody need to lose. Anyway.
Yeah. It went to a no contest, and then it went to a 6-man tag, and then there was a winner, and Seth Rollins and the Usos won the tag match.
Yes, we had the GM, one of them, come out. Sonya was like, nah, get back in the ring.
Yep. At least they have someone actually declaring it.
So is it Sonya de facto the Raw? Because you heard Adam Pearce on SmackDown say, I want SmackDown to win. That's the first time you heard anybody say that. Like, what happened?
They do not have assignments, and I don't know. They need that again because we're going to Survivor Series with no really payout and if who wins or who loses.
I know. He doesn't want to say he has a betting pool in the back. He's like,
probably does. We got Bianca Bellaire versus Samina. Okay, match.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
And is that the first time they ever fought?
I think they fought once on SmackDown.
Okay, gotcha.
So I'm not 100% sure though, but solid match.
Good match, yeah.
We got Liv Morgan standing up to Becky Lynch with promos back and forth, looking like Britney Spears.
Oh yeah, that's what that. Yeah, I saw somebody say Britney. I didn't get it. Yeah. Now I know.
Good match though. Good promos. Like I actually really.
Becky was on fire. That's all I remember. Becky was telling Charlotte off. You don't want to be on Becky's bad side because she could just spit straight up fire. Jesus.
We got Street Profits defeats Alpha Academy. Solid match.
Mm-hmm. Again, letting y'all know what happened on Fridays for like a year.
Yeah, exactly. Queen Zelina defeats. When they did this, I knew exactly who was going to win and who was going to lose. So Queen Zelina defeats Nikki Ash, and then you have Rhea Ripley defeat Carmella.
What happened to Nikki, dog? What happened?
I don't know. They just gave up.
She was the champ, son. She was beating everybody, like using her ingenuity to beat people that she couldn't physically beat. Yeah. So now she just gets her ass handed to her because she got cheated a little. Come on, man. Yep. I'm tired of this. Yep. I'm tired of y'all beating up my women's tag team champions every time.
Yeah. Kevin Owens defeats Finn Balor in a really good match.
Oh wait, but I have to give credit to Charlotte, to Rhea and Carmella.
That was good.
They was going hard, and Carmella was kicking the. Yeah, somebody need to check on Rhea because she got kicked in the head like 7 times during that match. I'm just saying.
Rhea got a big hard head.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Find out she have headaches when she go home, man. I'm just saying.
Kevin Owens defeats Finn Balor. Thought it was a really good match.
Yes, sir.
It was good. It was good. AJ Styles and Omos defeat Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode.
That was all right.
That was a match.
I wasn't thinking it was going to be special, but like it turned out. I'm liking Omos' development. Yeah. He's pretty good, so I like it.
And then our main event was Bobby Lashley destroying Rey Mysterio.
Damn. Why you had to do him like that?
And then you had Austin Theory emerge to take selfies.
Again, why you had to do him like that?
What you give Raw?
I give it an A-. I thought everything in the ring this week was pretty good.
Yep.
I had no complaints with the ring work. You know what I mean? I love the beginning story.
Yeah.
Anything with E and the bloodline, good.
Yeah.
I definitely also Bianca. She had some promo time too before her match and stuff. I like the little stare down. And I also liked Liv and Becky.
Yeah.
Everything else was just like, yeah. But the matches were good, so.
Yeah, I think I'll get A- as well. I was enjoying the show.
And Randy and Riddle had me dying, dude.
Yeah.
That's consistent. I'm just going to say that. That's been consistent.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out, like, there was a match that I really had issues with, and I'm trying to figure out, because I think I said something to you, and I don't remember the match. Where is it? Nope. I think it was probably Raw. No, it was Dakota Kai. Okay. Yeah, it was NXT that I had issues with. Okay. All right, going into NXT, we kick off with Tony D'Angelo defeats Dexter Lumis.
Scott Steiner doesn't want to hear it right now. He's mad. I thought it was all right. I'm mad Dexter lost, though.
Yeah, me too.
But he cheated himself. It's all right.
We got Odyssey Jones and Jacket Time defeat Diamond Mine.
You know what? This wasn't that bad.
That was fun.
I would give credit. It wasn't that bad. Like, Jacket Time is kind of growing on me, so.
Yeah. We got Zion Quinn versus Andre Chase. He wins the match, and then this chick comes out and then yells at him, saying that no one says no to me.
Are you talking about Fantasma?
Yeah, Fantasma.
And Lopez came out. Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know, man. She might be able. She might be liable for a lawsuit. You keep harassing that man like that.
Yep.
No means no.
We got Cameron Grimes forced Duke Hudson to fold in the middle of the ring.
I mean, what you expect was going to happen? It's wrestling. You can't beat a man in any type of game of chance and not expect to get your ass beat. I'm just saying.
Yep. Good segment. It was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Kyle O'Reilly and Von Wagner defeat Josh Briggs and Brooke Jensen.
I mean, how long until Kyle leaves? Because
Next month.
Because I feel like he is just treading water right now.
Yep. Yeah, Persia Priyat versus Gabby Steffens and Jenna Levy in a 2-on-1 handicap match.
Are those two? Were this their first show?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I mean, it's not bad. They're showing off her power. I like that she actually did get up them two girls in Samoa dropping. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So I guess they're just trying to show off Persia. All right.
There you go.
Because also she's new as hell as well. Remember that. She has not been around for a while.
Yeah. Wasn't she in UK?
Don't even know.
I think she was.
But on NXT like proper, I don't know.
And then our main event was Raquel Gonzalez versus Dakota Kai, and in a no contest with all the women just beating the shit out of each other and getting ready for War Games.
Toxic Attraction is just ruthless.
So this is my issue. Huh?
I said it was an alright match.
It was an alright match. This is my issue, and this is something that really bothered me, and it's just like certain bumps here and there. So there was one bump in particular that Raquel Gonzalez kind of like body dropped her on the side apron, and Dakota Kai just got up. Side apron is supposed to be the hardest part of the ring. And
you should be dead.
You're just getting up and still like those are the things that I feel like the wrestler themselves have to hold themselves accountable with that. Like, all right, you should sell that instead of like keep going and things like that. And like it was, she like just no sold it and fucking just went to kick her again. And I was like, isn't that the hardest part of the ring? And yeah, you just no sold that shit. So those little things are starting to get me because also the camera does a job in focusing on that. And then your announcer also states that that's the hardest part of the ring.
I know. That's the catchphrase.
Yeah.
So it should just have it on there. It should say caution, hardest part of the ring.
Yeah, exactly. Other than that, I did like the ending of it. It was very big chaos. It was a shit show though. Like everyone was like whacking each other hard with those fucking crutches, and you could see that there were some really stiff ones too. And I was like, all right, whatever.
Mean, you know what? I'd rather see that than I see the old Dark Order and stuff. I'm just saying.
No, 100%.
You can say sorry and by a mistake.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
Yeah, exactly.
But you'll never live down when everybody has gifts of you just looking like you ain't doing nothing. So. Yeah,
exactly. So, yeah, I'll give it a B.
I'll give it a B. It wasn't. It didn't have that spark. Also, my champion did not show up until the end of the show. So you know what?
Yeah.
Boo. Yeah. I need to see my champion all show.
Yep.
Talking about Manny.
Yep. No, she had like a damn. I was sad that I missed it too. Like in Irving Plaza.
The donuts thing, man. Damn.
Yeah, they had it there yesterday. I was sad I didn't make it. They had an apple pie donut, and there was a chocolate one.
I saw they. Well, I followed the. Well, she put it on. I saw it on Twitter, but I followed Sonya's IG, so they had the thing where they named them.
Yeah.
And the shop, I guess they partner with, named them and whatnot. So it was cool. Yeah.
It was cool. I was sad I didn't get to make it.
They look real good. I'm just saying.
They do. I'll just give a little nod because I did watch NXT UK today. NXT UK, and I'll say this is one that's always been on the look. I think they always have amazing matches. But a match you should definitely check out is A-Kid versus Sam Gradwell.
Well, I should just check out all the A-Kid matches, apparently.
Yeah, he has a lot of good matches. It was really good. And then they've been just really solid. They've been having a lot of really solid matches and stuff like that. So definitely check that out when you get a chance.
Mm-hmm.
And William Regal's son's been wrestling. He's actually pretty solid as well.
Well, Regal should be his manager.
Yeah.
Just go home, be a manager. That's it.
All right. Now we go to AEW Dynamite. We kick off the show with the Hangman Page celebrates his championship victory and gets spoiled by Daniel Bryan.
Of course. He was salty. That's all I got to say. They made him salty real quick. That crab man was crabby.
And then he beat the shit out of one of the Dark Order members.
Well, don't forget, so what had happened was...
Shit, sorry.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
My phone fell.
Okay, I was about to say. Don't do it to him. No, that man's got a family. But what had happened once they had to stare down, right? He came out to congratulate him. And, the crowd was kind of turning on Daniel Bryan because Hangman is that dude right now, right?
Also, he mentioned WrestleMania.
Yeah, he mentioned WrestleMania.
Yeah, he mentioned.
But listen, of course, anything you say that's going to get a boo. Yes. Yeah. But I also like that. He had the balls to do it, right? But it's just that I love that at the end of the whole thing, he turned it into a hit list. He didn't say, oh no, he did say who. Yeah. So he basically said, until I get my title shot, I'm going to kill the Dark Order one by one.
Pretty much. And it is funny because there's quite a few of them that are all like hometown people in the next couple pay-per-views.
And next couple Dynamites. Die.
Yep.
To the hands and feet.
Because next week you got Colt Cabana.
R.I.P.
in Chicago. You got the Long Island dudes in New York.
I don't think he's gonna take him on in a handicap match. That's too much.
I think he's gonna take both. He's gonna take a bunch of arms. He's gonna have like a chain of arms by the end of the by the time he meets Adam Page, he's gonna have like a chain of arms.
They don't all wear masks, but it'd be cool if they had a mask to represent them and he just took it. So like, at the end he had like 7 masks or something.
Or he takes their number.
Yeah. Okay.
Like Evil Uno, if he had like a 1 on him, he had to rip it out. He should have ripped it off.
Oh yeah.
That would have been cool.
And at the end, all that's left is Anna, and he kicks her in the head.
There you go. Everyone gets kicked in the head.
Everybody gets kicked.
Even the kid.
Equal opportunity and -1. Yes.
-1. He's gonna take his negative.
That's it.
He's just gonna be 1. Really, it was a good match. It was a good match. Danny Bryan is evil crab man now, and I'm all for it.
Well, he didn't beat up anybody, not yet.
He beat Evil Uno.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, 10 versus Uno.
Yep. Triangle lock.
Oh well, I forgot because I was still talking about the promo.
Yeah. And he running knee to his face and then beat him. I'm fine with it. Like I'm fine with Daniel Bryan kind of being a heel because I don't think he was really any a babyface or a heel. He wants to kick everyone's face in. And that's pretty much what he's been saying he wants to do. He's not CM Punk being all nice and like, oh, you have this, yeah. No, I want to kick your face in.
That's it.
And that's it. So we all fine with that. Good match. Then we got Orange Cassidy and Ishii versus Butcher and the Blade.
That was fun. I know Ishii knows how to deal with a comedic tag team partner thanks to the what's his name? Yano. Thank you. Yeah. Yes. So this was actually fun.
We have a qualifier of Nyla Rose versus Shida. Shida. Good match.
It wasn't that bad. It was all right. I mean, I think she once again. There was a point during the match where she tried to kill her, and Nyla Rose obliterated the chair, which I thought was hilarious. That chair looked like it got hit by a car. And then the other part that they have in the highlight, which I thought was pretty cool, because again, she's probably my favorite wrestler there. Yeah, was the outside when Serena Deeb came and got her from behind, took out her knee. Yeah. So.
Yep.
You gotta listen. At this point, I just gotta put that out there. When you wrestle, no matter where you wrestle, you gotta start looking in the crowd.
Don't trust nobody.
Cause people be sitting in the crowd just at the front row, casual, ready to get you. Damn,
eating popcorn.
Exactly.
Yeah. Anyway, then we got Dante Martin and Leo Rush versus the Acclaim. I actually enjoyed the match.
Yes, sir. I think this might have been one of the Acclaim's best tag team matches. I know Bowens is good. He has my stamp of approval.
And then we got
crisp. But yo, I'm happy for Leo getting a platform to show off, because you know what the thing I realized is that since he was gone for a while, right?
Yeah.
We forgot how good he was.
Or how
period.
fast
but
he
then,
is.
yes, how unique he is.
Yeah.
But also, we forget like. We remember like rooting for him when he was going for the NXT Cruiserweight Championship and the whole thing.
Yep.
That dude like built up my respect immensely. So
yeah,
good to see him. Dante is pretty good, so it's all good.
Yep. Solid tag match. Then we got Team Taz come out and urging Martin to join.
They need to just go down there and beat up Leo.
It's gonna happen.
No, it's not Dante. They want Dante. I'm saying they did. Leo Rush took him out. I respect you. Nah, they didn't need to beat him up and throw him in the trash.
Yeah.
They got Hobbs. Come on, man.
Give him a swirly.
Exactly. Hobbs look like a bully.
Yeah, he does. He looks like
only bullies wear overalls.
He wants your applesauce.
Yeah. He does. He wants your dessert no matter what it is.
Are you eating that?
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah, it was cool. MJF has a promo pretty much cutting down.
And then Punk comes out and is like, "Hey, what's up, man?"
Yeah.
And then just walks away. What you doing?
So we're gonna get MJF CM Punk soon.
Soon, maybe.
All right. And then our main event was Sammy Guevara versus Jaylito for the TNT Championship.
Good match.
It was solid. I'm not crazy about Sammy Guevara as personality wise. I think he's very vanilla. So I feel like he needs to really come out his personality. I feel like there's better personalities in the circle than him.
Definitely.
So
led by one of the best.
Exactly. And then your tag team that's there is really fucking good, but I don't use them.
They don't. The problem with that is they never put them forward for the highlighted spot. I hate that.
Yeah.
They have dedicated tag team specialists, yet Jericho and Hager were the ones going for championship opportunities and stuff. It makes me mad.
Yep. Anyway.
Reorganize, guys. Come on. Take some inventory. What you got in the tool set? We got a tag team. Use it. But anyway, I thought the match was all right. I forgot what new Lethal is like. He's pretty good, so I thought it was all right.
It was good. It was a good addition. AEW, where you give it? Dynamite.
This show I would give A-.
A-? I'm gonna give it B+. Solid show, but yeah, B+. B+ is a good score. Like I feel like everyone thinks a B is a bad score. No, it's up there. If I'm giving it C, if I give a C+ and down, that means if the show was not watchable, like it's not good. If you give it F, that show wasn't watchable. I don't think we ever rated anything a F.
Yeah, because I probably wouldn't. I probably would give it a D and F because I just couldn't sit through it.
Yeah.
If you make me turn your show off, you got a problem.
Yeah. Now we go to Friday Night Smackdown, which I thought it was a really good show. Well, I thought the storyline they were telling with Xavier and Roman was extremely great.
I think it's one of the best stories they have going right now. Everything involving the Bloodline and the New Day in general, I think is the best.
The way they started the show with breaking the crown in front of Xavier Woods and the
He
drama
was
you
crying,
had
man.
in the crowd, you had everyone like intense. I loved it.
Roman Reigns is a bully.
I will say this, and I think I said it last cast. I'm going to say this cast, and I will say this 100%. Right now, at this moment, Xavier Woods is the best booked babyface going into WrestleMania.
Yes, 100%.
Without a title.
Definitely.
Without a
100%.
title. So, Royal Rumble. I could see Xavier Woods winning.
Who else is gonna be a big
Lesnar,
Drew?
But right now, like just as a natural, Xavier Woods right now is your best babyface, hands down.
Yeah, there's nobody else. There's nobody else like as presented well for being a good guy, and then having the sympathetic part of what just happened to him, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Having him have a high of highs because he wanted to get his crown and he got it. He achieved it, right? So,
oh, we're gonna get the Xavier Woods crown. He's gonna have a new crown for Survivor Series.
I hope so.
He hinted it too when he first got the crown. He was like, "Oh, are you actually gonna get your own crown?" And he was like, "Shh."
Oh, those aren't those. What, those are placeholders. So that means Zelina has a placeholder one too.
Yeah, remember, like everyone had their own crown. Like, Sheamus had like a demonic crown.
Yeah, but whatchamacallit, he started with his black crown, didn't he?
No,
because like the first time he even Corbin, like the first time he even got it.
No, he got.
Like
he
it
got
wasn't
the
like the night of, was it? They didn't give it. They didn't give him the fake one the night of, right?
No, they gave him the WWE one. Yeah, he had the WWE one for like the first 2 weeks.
Okay.
And then he started coming out with his own crown.
Gotcha. Okay.
So yeah, I can't wait to see that. But yeah, 100%. I will say, if Xavier Woods somehow, some way wins Royal Rumble, I will be so behind that. Because again, I think he's right now the best booked babyface without a title.
Yes, sir.
Because Big E's there, and Big E has the title, so that's the reason why I say Big E. But Xavier's doing a hell of a job, and I think Roman likes working with him, and I think they've been really seeing that the characteristics that he could bring into that storyline is really good. Like Xavier again is really fucking good, and now you get the chance. I like the. You know what? I was hoping for the ending of fucking SmackDown. It's just the fact that we got Big E, I was really happy. But I would have thought, and this is just my mind, like just playing with it for the ending of SmackDown, is when Big E came out, you had like Kofi come from the crowd, like the old Shield, and they all had the NWO New Day shirts.
Yeah, Big E doesn't have one, right?
Yeah. I thought
he didn't have one, right?
No, he didn't have one on.
I know Kofi has his thing. Gotcha. Okay.
Like I would have, like, because they had their new NWO style New Day shirts. It's like the red shirt that Xavier Woods wore that day. Like if all three came back with those red shirts on, and then they take down the bloodline and shit like that, I thought that would have been cool. Anyway, let's not get ahead. But yeah, I'm 100% behind Xavier Woods. Really being that big baby face, especially because right now Roman don't really have nobody.
Well, don't forget, Kofi's presented as having one leg right now. So
yeah, exactly.
He can't beat nobody out with one leg.
He could have came with like the crutches and the weapons. He could have came in.
Listen, you trying to set Kofi up to get killed?
He could have came in he could have stole Shanti's tank. Like she's not using it.
Because if you show up and try to bother Roman Reigns while he's doing something else, and you ain't 100%, you about to get broken in half.
I'm just saying. There's a tank backstage that Shanti's not using right now.
It still got some of Sasha's blood on it. It ain't going nowhere.
It could get one of the Usos' blood on it too.
It has got Robert Stone's foot stuck in it somewhere. So
I'm just saying, there's a tank backstage, and if he has one leg, he could be sitting in the tank and use the tank.
Shotzi would kill him. She's not gonna let him take it.
She's not using it.
Have you seen her lately? She is not in a good mood.
I know, but Kofi didn't do it.
She don't care. All she sees is brown and blue. You better be careful, Kofi. Don't get too close.
Don't wear blue.
Don't do it.
Do it in red and you should be fine.
Yeah.
Or green.
Don't wear red. She got to fight red tonight. So.
Oh, that's true. Anyway, yeah. So we got Sheamus defeating Ricochet, Cesaro, and Jinder Mahal to be on Team SmackDown. Good match.
I thought it was very, very fun. I liked it a lot. Good to see Sheamus back. Whooping that ass. That's what I like about it. Like, we need somebody like that.
Yep.
Just beating everybody up. I'm mad he thumbs down Cesaro.
Yeah.
I don't care for that at all.
Yeah.
Shame on you.
Yeah, that's. I hope Cesaro takes your thumb.
I hope he swings him 23 times.
Dude it.
Break his record.
We got Shayna Baszler and Natty defeating Naomi and Aliyah. This match annoyed me.
They have to have a tag team name if they're gonna take the pictures. Because I follow Natty on Instagram and they had the picture of them and she put up the heart and the spade.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying they got. I don't know what you call them, but they have to have a card related name.
Yeah.
They need to.
The House of Cards.
I mean, okay.
Well, that's a TV show, and they get copyright.
I know that, but I'm just saying you could steal some of that.
Yeah.
It's a real thing, right?
I'm just saying. Y'all forgot the ass whoopings y'all gave each other like a couple months ago.
No, it wasn't personal, just business.
Anyway, the referee was crooked and did a fast count, and then Sonya was like,
"Yo,
you didn't do nothing." Fucking
I don't know you. Who are you? That's messed up. But it was good.
Yeah.
And she was talking to Sammy at the time too. That was, oh my god, so good.
Jeff Hardy defeats Madcap Moss.
I mean, good. At least Madcap Moss got in the wrestling ring, right?
Yeah.
So now you can't say Madcap Moss, because this is like what the first singles and like second tag match he had.
Yeah.
Since he's been back, so at least he's doing something. He lost to Hardy. It's not bad.
Shinsuke Nakamura versus Angel Garza, and Shinsuke wins.
Yeah, I'm not mad because it was a singles match.
Yeah,
that's what you need.
He showed his title.
I mean, but they also built the tension between them, so I like it. I don't know how to feel about that. There's a story here.
Yeah,
but that also means is Shinsuke gonna be stuck fighting a tag team?
Yep.
Oh,
and that's what they do. And then Sasha Banks defeats Shanti. That was a really good match.
Yes, it was. I really liked the end of the match. I mean, I feel like she has done that type of, my arm is hurt, let me use something else to beat you.
Yeah.
I feel like she's done that before. And I like that about Sasha Banks as a character. It's just like, if I'm hurt, I'll find a realistic way to beat you.
Yeah.
And Shotzi was crazy and whooping that ass, and that's what you want to see. And she didn't dive and almost kill herself.
Yeah.
See, she can. I'm just saying, she can do that. She can do that.
And the ending of SmackDown, which I think was probably one of the best endings we had in a while.
I agree.
King Woods and Big E ambushed the Bloodline. Fucking awesome. I loved it. I loved it.
I love when you see Roman come out and then just one Uso come flying out of the back. And then on commentary, it's like, well, there goes an Uso. Well, I thought they were in the back. Oh, there goes another one.
Yeah, it was really fun. And then the stare down Big E and Roman, and they just ran and beat the shit out of each other. It was fucking good. So good.
And then
so
Roman
good.
escapes. No big ending for him, so he gets out of there.
So good stuff, man. This is what I love wrestling for. Is those moments and shit like that. Those return moments and those, like, when the music hits and you're like, oh, fuck. Those kind of things I love. SmackDown, I gotta be fair with SmackDown though. I had issues with some of the matches. Other than that, at least we got Nakamura back in the singles comp, showing his IC title. Just get dust and cobwebs.
True.
I kind of didn't like just throwing Shayna Baszler and Natty together, but then again, they're Team SmackDown, so it was like, you can also make that sense. But other than that, for the beginning, for the ending, and the Shanti versus Sasha Banks match, the four-way for the spot, I'll definitely give it an A-.
Yeah, I would agree. I give it an A-. The only thing that I could even give them any type of crap for is probably and this is only because of what they've shown us on the shows, right? Is the Shayna Natty, like, why y'all cool, but that's not even that bad. So. Yeah. Everything else was great. Women's stuff, great. I think stuff. Look at how just again, Sasha just came back and just it already is the most compelling women's competitor on the show.
Yeah,
she doesn't even have to do much, right? She just has to smile. Like we don't know her true intentions because now she's presented as not the bad guy.
Yeah,
right. But she just has to show up and smile, and then look what Shotzi does. She just brings the best out of Shotzi. It's good.
It's good. Very good. I really enjoyed it, and I think she did a good job in building her for that too. Yeah, SmackDown was a solid show. Definitely A-. Now we go to Rampage. I did watch it. I was not crazy about Rampage this week. We had.
I thought it was alright.
Yeah.
I think one match was alright. Was like whatever. That was the women's.
Yeah.
Obviously, it was a Goldberg versus a Rey Mysterio match, basically. Yeah. But like the other matches, I thought were pretty good. I like the tag match.
We had Darby Allen versus Billy Gunn. I had issues with the match. I thought it was kind of sloppy but again, you also had the Gun Club also interfering, Sting coming out and clearing them out. It was alright.
I thought it was pretty good. I liked the. There were parts in the match where I like how some people work with Darby, and Billy Gunn had him in the lockup and just started spinning and tossed him. It's like that's the stuff you don't, because it's wrestling, and at some point you have to give the smaller man some give, right?
Yeah.
But Billy Gunn, he's messed up. The stuff he does to people, the way he swatted him when he died, when he did the flying shoulder tackle at him, bruh. I don't know how thick that mat on the outside is, but I don't know how many of those Darby could take.
Yeah.
Like, he was just killing that dude at some point. So I was having a good old time.
Yep. What else we got? We got Jade versus Red Velvet.
Again, I said my piece. It was Goldberg versus a Rey Mysterio. Well, not really. It was Goldberg versus Juventud. There you go.
Yeah, and it was very sloppy.
Right.
I did not care for this match whatsoever. But it had to happen, and it's gonna be Thunder Rosa versus Jade next.
I mean, at this point, the way they've both been built, either one of them's gonna win the belt. So
yeah.
Is that the final?
No, they're semifinal.
Jesus, all right.
There's still more.
So, but again, as what they presented to me, I could believe either one of them's gonna win that match.
Yeah. And then our main event was Adam Cole, Bobby Fish versus Jungle Boy Luchasaurus.
Yep, I thought this was actually pretty good. Like, is kind of. How long has it been since Undisputed was together?
About a year and a half.
Damn, son. Kind of forget how good they work together, even when it's not just O'Reilly and Fish.
Yeah,
they're pretty good, man.
Yep. It was good. Good match, good storyline. He left his ass flat in the ring, though.
Yeah. You right.
Yeah. Other than that,
I like how Fish did the old man like dive.
Yeah.
Because he was running like at half speed, and then he got to the ropes. He was just like, I hope he catches me. Like there was some parts of the match that made me laugh, but it was mostly good.
What you give Rampage?
Rampage, I give a solid B+. Because
Because
the only points I take off is for the women's match. Because again, it's an hour show. So
yeah, I go to B. Yeah, that women's match was kind of like I kind of wanted to skip it really fast. So
it wasn't that long. That's the thing.
It wasn't that long. I just didn't want to watch it.
Yeah,
there you go.
I get you. But again, I still have to give credit to Gunn versus Darby, because it was like a grown man beating up a child. It really did.
At times it did. It looked like fucking like Uncle Phil throwing Jazzy Jeffs out the house. He grabbed him by the head, took the pants.
He spun him around and tossed him. Yeah.
And I guess that's our week for wrestling. We will get onto our Survivor Series predictions. And then podcast we listen to. So let me get to the Survivor Series card. If it will load up. Come on. You're not do your job. God damn it. Anyway. Survivor Series. Here we go. Preview. So, these are the card. This is the card we have. We do have a 25-man battle royal.
That's brand new, because I don't remember that.
They edited it yesterday on SmackDown.
Gotcha.
And then this is dedicated to The Rock.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Why? That was his
25 years since The Rock debut.
Oh, Scott Steiner doesn't like that.
Yeah, he doesn't like it. I didn't like it either. Well, also, I don't like it because Ali's not in it. Like, how you not put Ali in this? It's bullshit. But
Wait, so they didn't have Ali?
Ali's done in it. Right now is Ricochet, T-Bar, Mansoor, Cesaro, Street Profits, Viking Raiders, R-Truth, Gulak, AJ, Almas, Sami Zayn, Roberto and Angel, Apollo, his big dude, I forgot his name.
No, I know you mean.
Otis, Gable, Shelton Benjamin, Cedric Alexander, Dolph Ziggler, Bobby Roode, Jinder Mahal, and Shanky.
Excuse me, it's Big Bob.
Big Bob and Shanky. MC Shanky.
Yes.
Who you think will win this?
I mean, it's basically just everybody on the shows. I don't know, except what, 2 people?
Yeah.
2 people's not in those matches? I mean, I don't know. Let's go with the Big Bob. Big Bob's
Sammy.
You going Sammy?
I'm going Sammy.
That's probably the most realistic.
Sammy or Ricochet? If Ali, I would have been for Ali.
Gotcha.
R-Truth could win it.
That'd be great.
I wouldn't be mad at that.
That'd be great.
We got United States Champion Damon Priest versus Intercontinental Champion Shinsuke Nakamura.
Wait, I take it back. I think AJ is gonna win the match.
AJ? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good pick. So you got
which one you said?
United States Champion Damon Priest versus Intercontinental Champion Shinsuke Nakamura.
If Shinsuke don't win, I'm gonna be mad as hell.
Yep.
This man just been in the tag division for so long. You know what? He shouldn't win. He's rusty. He only had one singles match.
Yeah.
So you know what? I changed my mind. Priest is winning.
Priest is winning. So one for Raw. Our Raw Tag Team Champions, RK Bro versus the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Usos.
I love the Usos, but RK Bro is the shit.
So RK Bro?
Yes, sir.
I think it's gonna be a bad day for the Bloodline.
Okay.
And for that saying, I think RK Bro is winning as well. WWE Champion Big E versus Universal Champion Roman Reigns.
I want Big E to win.
I got Big E.
I don't think he's gonna win, but I want Big E to win.
I have a feeling that Xavier will cost Roman the match.
Okay. That makes the most sense, actually. Yeah. So
I got Big E.
Yeah.
Raw Women's Champion Becky Lynch versus SmackDown Women's Champion Charlotte Flair.
It's hard to call who's going to win the match. I don't know. I mean, I want Becky to win, obviously.
So far, we have 4. So I'm looking at it as well as the brand. So right now we have 3 Raw winners.
Mm-hmm.
You think Raw's just gonna sweep?
I mean, at this point, yes.
Yeah.
So I think Becky's gonna take it.
Yeah. Becky.
Although, it would be something if Becky lost, right? And that shook her confidence, and then she lost to Liv. I'd take a reason, right?
Yeah.
I would take that.
Okay. I think, I'll go Becky. Team Raw, Team SmackDown, women. You got Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan, Carmella, and Selena. On SmackDown, you got Sasha, Shayna Baszler, Shanti, Natalya, and Toni Storm.
I think Team SmackDown is gonna win. I think it may come down to Sasha and Shotzi on Team SmackDown, and then maybe Zelina, maybe Liv. I think it's gonna be in a 2-1 situation.
Okay. And
maybe Bianca.
So you got Team SmackDown. I think Team SmackDown is winning as well.
Mm-hmm.
The one I will say though, Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley on the same team. That's like scary right there.
I mean, you saw it. Did you see them being like, "Yo, you want to win again?" So we'll see.
Team Raw, Team SmackDown men's. We have on Raw, we have Bobby Lashley, Austin Theory, Kevin Owens, Finn Balor, and Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre, Jeff Hardy, King Woods, Sheamus, and Happy Corbin.
I don't know what Seth Rollins is going to do this year. I don't know. I don't think he's going to give up like he did last year and get kicked in the by Sheamus. I don't know. They're kind of evenly matched, man. You know what? I'm giving it to Raw.
Giving it to Raw? Okay.
Well, no, I don't want to go against Woods.
Nah, King Woods. I got SmackDown.
Yeah, I got SmackDown.
All right. So that's our predictions for WWE Survivor Series tonight on Peacock. Or if you're in Brooklyn, it's in Brooklyn. Crowd gonna go crazy for King Woods in Brooklyn.
Yes, sir.
Let's do that. Podcast we listen to. I always shout out to Major Wrestling Figure Podcast. They always have great stuff. Good listens, and there's a lot of things that got announced recently, so definitely check them out. Oral Sessions been a lot of repeats. She hasn't put new episodes up because I think she's doing a big ass move to Ohio, so she hasn't put new episodes up. After the Bell After the Bell has. I'm like so backed up if it comes to the podcast right now.
I mean, you don't have to struggle if you don't have any.
Sami Zayn. That was actually a really good conversation. I was trying to remember which one it was that. Sami Zayn is on After the Bell, and he talks about this UK encounter. It was actually a really good conversation.
Gotcha.
And again, New Day podcast still on repeats as well. They haven't recorded a new cast, so hopefully they get back into it because I miss those. Other than that, we got Bronson Reed debuting in Impact and in New Japan like the last week.
Yes, sir.
He's just looking to fight people. We like that.
Yeah, that's pretty much the mission, right? He said when I saw some interviews with him after he left, and he was just like, he just wants to go around basically the world, right, and just wrestle. So that's what he's doing. Good for him.
Shout outs to New Japan Pro Wrestling and the California show, Buddy Murphy vs. Okada. Definitely check that out if you didn't get a chance. That was fucking good.
Okay, good.
Really, really good match. So definitely check those out. And that's it. I guess we'll wrap this up.
Yes, sir.
This is the Wrestling Babble Podcast. Easiest way to listen is on Spotify. Red Cycle Link on Spotify. We have all our podcasts on there. The weekly It Gets Better I Swear podcast and the Wrestling Babble with the monthly The Morphin Cast, Our Shell Shock, The Not a Trekkie, and the Gamer Rage podcast. So listen, check those out. Follow me on Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch, all Mark with the Mic. On Twitch, I'll be doing some more unboxings. I did unboxings of Baron Corbin. I made King Woods with Baron Corbin's crown. And I opened Bam Bigelow with the ECW title. So those are the first pictures I put up on my Instagram, and I did Twitch. I twitched it, the video of it. So I'll edit those and probably put them up on my YouTube channel. So definitely check those out. These are like little test things. So I will like comment if you think I could do different angles better and shit like that. Let me know. I'm learning. Other than that, follow Red Cycle Link.
Yes, sir. I don't know if Scott Stein is going to interrupt me. Make sure you follow us anywhere and everywhere, Red Cyclone Inc. That is Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram. Yeah. That is YouTube. That is SoundCloud and Spotify. And we got a WordPress. Yeah. So check it out.
Yep. And always remember, follow the Jinkies.
That is, make sure you follow him by yourself. Don't bring Scott Steiner with you.
No, Scott Steiner is rude as shit. Like, he just pees on the toilet seat with no reason. He's that kind of guy.
And he screams. He screams when he don't get his order right. So don't eat with him either.
He just screams out loud. If it's a quiet house, he's just gonna be really loud as